Today I am here to discuss a topic that may sound controversial, even paradoxical: how to ignore reality and get rich. Before you raise your eyebrows, let me clarify, I'm not advocating for delusion or irresponsibility. Instead, I'm inviting you to explore how ignoring certain limitations of reality can pave the way to extraordinary wealth and success. The power of vision. Reality often confines us within the walls of what is, blinding us to what could be. Visionaries like Steve Jobs didn't accept reality as fixed. They dared to dream beyond it. Steve once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." If you want to get rich, stop seeing reality as a barrier. Instead, view it as the raw material you can reshape. Reframing failure. In the real world, failure is seen as an endpoint. But in the wealth-building world, it's merely a stepping stone. When Thomas Edison was inventing the light bulb, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." If Edison had accepted reality, the world might still be in darkness. Ignore the stigma of failure and embrace it as a valuable lesson. Systems over hustle. Many people think working hard is the only way to wealth. That's reality speaking. Rich people know the truth. Working smarter is what counts. They create systems, investments, businesses, and technologies that work for them while they sleep. So, ignore the reality of working harder and start focusing on systems that compound your efforts. The art of storytelling. Here's a secret. People don't invest in reality, they invest in potential. Crafting a powerful narrative about your business, product, or idea can attract attention and resources. Take Tesla, for example. Elon Musk sold a vision of the future, a reality we hadn't yet reached, and attracted billions in funding. Your story can be the bridge between today's reality and tomorrow's wealth. Taking risks. Finally, let's talk about risks. The reality is, most people avoid them. They play it safe. But wealth comes to those who dare to step outside their comfort zones. Amazon, Bitcoin, space tourism, none of these ideas seemed realistic at first. Yet they made fortunes for those who bet on them early. Reality, as most people perceive it, is a construct bound by experiences, beliefs, and the limitations of the present moment. However, the power of vision lies in its ability to transcend these constraints and shape a future that defies the norms of today. Visionaries are not confined by the immediate world around them. They see beyond what is, imagining what could be. This ability to dream beyond the limits of the current reality is often the first and most crucial step toward creating extraordinary wealth. It begins with the recognition that the status quo is not an immovable object, but a malleable framework that can be reshaped with the right perspective and determination. History is replete with examples of individuals who rejected the confines of reality to pursue their visions. Consider the story of Elon Musk, a figure synonymous with innovation and ambition. When he first proposed the idea of electric cars becoming mainstream, many dismissed it as impractical and unrealistic. After all, the automotive industry was deeply entrenched in fossil fuel dependence, and the infrastructure for electric vehicles was virtually non-existent. Yet Musk's vision for Tesla was not limited by these obstacles. He imagined a future where sustainable transportation was not only possible, but inevitable. By focusing on this vision rather than the immediate barriers, Musk was able to inspire investors, assemble a team of like-minded individuals, and ultimately revolutionize an entire industry. His ability to look beyond the constraints of reality and focus on possibilities demonstrates the transformative power of vision. This concept extends beyond individuals to organizations and movements that have reshaped society. Visionary thinking requires a mindset shift from reacting to current circumstances to proactively designing the future. It involves seeing potential where others see problems and opportunities where others see obstacles. This often means ignoring conventional wisdom and societal norms that dictate what is or isn't achievable. When Jeff Bezos founded Amazon, the idea of an online bookstore dominating retail seemed absurd. At the time, internet adoption was still in its infancy, and e-commerce was a niche concept. But Bezos envisioned a future where the internet would transform how people shop, and he methodically worked toward that vision. Today, Amazon is a behemoth not just in retail, but in technology, logistics, and cloud computing, all because Bezos dared to see beyond the immediate reality. The power of vision lies not only in seeing a better future, but also in the ability to inspire others to believe in it. Wealth creation often requires collaboration, investment, and collective effort, and the compelling vision acts as the magnet that attracts these resources. When someone articulates a vision with clarity and conviction, it becomes a rallying cry others who share similar aspirations. This ability to unite people under a shared purpose amplifies the impact of the vision and accelerates its realization. Visionaries understand that their role is not just to dream, but to communicate those dreams effectively, making them tangible enough for others to grasp and support. Moreover, the power of vision is deeply intertwined with the ability to embrace uncertainty and take risks. A visionary must be comfortable operating in a space where the path forward is unclear and the outcome is uncertain. This often means venturing into uncharted territory and making decisions that may seem irrational to others. It requires faith in the process and the conviction that the vision is worth pursuing, even when success is not guaranteed. This is where many falter, as reality often asserts itself in the form of doubt, skepticism, and fear of failure. Yet those who persist in the face of these challenges often find themselves at the forefront of innovation and wealth creation. Another critical aspect of vision is its ability to evolve. A true visionary does not remain rigidly attached to their initial ideas, but adapts them as new information and opportunities arise. This adaptability ensures that the vision remains relevant and achievable, even as the landscape changes. Steve Jobs, for example, famously iterated on his vision for Apple, transitioning it from a personal computer company to a leader in consumer electronics, software, and digital content. His ability to refine and expand his vision allowed Apple to stay ahead of the curve and maintain its position as one of the most valuable companies in the world. In essence, the power of vision lies in its capacity to redefine what is possible. It challenges the limitations imposed by reality and opens the door to new possibilities that others cannot yet see. Visionaries do not accept the world as it is. They strive to create the world as it could be. This mindset is the foundation of wealth creation, as it enables individuals to identify and seize opportunities that others overlook. Vision is not just about dreaming, it is about daring to believe that those dreams can become reality and taking the steps necessary to bring them to life. It is this relentless pursuit of possibility that transforms vision into wealth and reality into progress. Failure is a universal experience, yet how one perceives and responds to it can define the trajectory of their success. For most people, failure is viewed as a definitive endpoint, a confirmation of inadequacy, or a signal to retreat. However, those who achieve remarkable wealth and success understand failure as a stepping stone, an inevitable and essential part of growth. They refuse to let it define them or their potential. Instead, they reframe it as a learning experience, a temporary setback on the path to greater achievements. This mindset allows them to persist where others give up, to innovate where others conform, and to succeed where others fail. Reframing failure begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. Instead of seeing failure as evidence of personal shortcomings, it is seen as feedback. Every misstep or mistake provides valuable information about what doesn't work, highlighting areas for improvement and refining strategies for future attempts. Thomas Edison's journey to invent the light bulb is a classic example of this mindset. He is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." For Edison, each failed experiment was not a reason to stop but a step closer to his ultimate goal. This approach underscores the importance of persistence and the willingness to endure repeated setbacks without losing sight of the bigger picture. The ability to reframe failure is often rooted in a strong sense of purpose. When individuals are deeply committed to their goals, they view obstacles as challenges to overcome rather than insurmountable barriers. This sense of purpose fuels resilience and determination, qualities that are critical for wealth creation. Entrepreneurs, for example, frequently encounter rejection, financial difficulties, and operational challenges. Yet those who succeed are the ones who remain undeterred, using each failure as an opportunity to learn and adapt. They understand that setbacks are temporary, but the lessons they provide can have lasting value. Reframing failure also involves separating the event from the individual. Failing at a task or project does not mean that the person themselves is a failure. This distinction is crucial because it prevents individuals from internalizing their mistakes and losing confidence in their abilities. By viewing failure as an external event rather than a personal flaw, people can approach it with curiosity and a problem-solving mindset. They can analyze what went wrong, identify the factors within their control, and make the necessary adjustments to improve their chances of success in the future. Another important aspect of reframing failure is recognizing its role in fostering innovation and creativity. Many groundbreaking ideas and inventions have emerged from failed attempts to achieve something else entirely. Post-it notes, for example, were the result of a failed experiment to create a strong adhesive. Instead of discarding the idea, the inventors saw potential in the unintended outcome and turned it into a wildly successful product. This ability to find value in failure requires an open mind and a willingness to explore unanticipated possibilities. It also highlights the importance of maintaining a positive and opportunistic attitude, even in the face of setback. Failure also serves as a test of character and commitment. It reveals how much an individual truly believes in their vision and how far they are willing to go to achieve it. Those who are easily discouraged by failure often lack the resilience needed to navigate the challenges of building wealth. On the other hand, those who embrace failure as a natural part of the process demonstrate a level of perseverance that sets them apart. This perseverance not only increases their chances of success, but also earns them the respect and trust of others, which can be invaluable in attracting investors, partners, and customers. Moreover, failure can build a sense of humility and self-awareness, which are essential traits for long-term success. It forces individuals to confront their limitations and acknowledge areas where they need to grow. This self-awareness can lead to personal development, better decision-making, and stronger relationships with others. It also encourages a mindset of continuous learning as individuals recognize that there is always more to know and improve upon. This commitment to learning and growth is a hallmark of successful people, as it ensures that they remain adaptable and prepared for future challenges. In the context of wealth creation, reframing failure is particularly important because the pursuit of wealth often involves significant risk. Investing in a volatile market, starting a business, or developing a new product all come with the possibility of failure. Those who are paralyzed by the fear of failure are likely to take these risks and, as a result, miss out on the opportunities they offer. Wealth creation is often misunderstood as a direct result of hard work, with many believing that dedicating more time and effort will inevitably lead to success. While diligence and commitment are important, the reality is that they are not enough on their own. The truly wealthy understand that sustainable wealth is not built solely on hard work, but on leveraging systems. These systems are designed to generate income, compound value, and operate independently of constant personal involvement. Ignoring the conventional reality of trading time for money is the key to embracing a smarter approach that prioritizes efficiency, scalability, and the multiplication of efforts. A system is a framework or process that automates, simplifies, or magnifies work. It enables individuals to achieve results far greater than what could be accomplished through manual effort alone. The most obvious example of such a system is a business. A well-structured business functions as a wealth-generating engine, producing income and value even when the owner is not actively working. For instance, a company that sells a product does not rely on the owner to personally make or deliver each item. Instead, the system of production, distribution, and sales works seamlessly, generating revenue continuously. The principle of leverage is central to the effectiveness of systems. Leverage involves using resources, whether financial, technological, or human, to achieve disproportionately large outcomes from a relatively small input. Investing in stocks, for example, allows individuals to leverage the power of the financial markets. Instead of working for every dollar earned, the investor's money works on their behalf, earning returns over time. Similarly, real estate investments leverage property appreciation and rental income to build wealth passively. By creating or participating in systems like these, individuals can free themselves from the limitations of time and effort, allowing wealth to grow exponentially. Technology has played a transformative role in enhancing the power of systems. In the digital age, businesses and individuals have access to tools that automate processes, streamline operations, and scale efforts to reach vast audiences. E-commerce platforms, for instance, allow entrepreneurs to sell products globally without needing physical storefronts or large staff. Social media and digital marketing enable businesses to attract and engage customers with minimal effort compared to traditional methods. Software solutions handle tasks like accounting, inventory management, and customer service, allowing businesses to operate efficiently with reduced human input. The wealthiest individuals understand how to harness these technologies to build systems that amplify their reach and impact. Scalability is another critical aspect of effective systems. A scalable system can grow and adapt without requiring proportional increases in effort or resources. This characteristic is what sets apart high-income earners from true wealth builders. For example, a salaried professional may earn a high income, but is limited by the number of hours they can work. In contrast, a scalable business or investment portfolio can expand without the same constraints, allowing wealth to grow indefinitely. A digital product, such as an app or an online course, is an excellent example of scalability. Once created, it can be sold to an unlimited number of customers with minimal additional cost or effort. Delegation is a key component of leveraging systems effectively. Wealth creators understand that their time and energy are finite and must be allocated to high-value activities. By delegating routine or specialized tasks to employees, contractors, or automation tools, they can focus on strategic decisions and opportunities for growth. This approach not only enhances productivity, but also allows for the continuous operation of wealth-building systems, even in the absence of the individual who created them. Delegation is not about avoiding work. It is about working smarter by assigning tasks to those best equipped to handle them. Compounding is another powerful mechanism inherent in many wealth-building systems. It is the process by which earnings are reinvested to generate additional returns, creating exponential growth over time. In the context of investments, compounding allows even modest initial amounts to grow into substantial sums if given enough time. This principle is not limited to financial markets. It can also apply to knowledge, skills, and relationships. The more one invests in these areas, the greater the cumulative benefits over time, as each improvement builds upon the last. The art of storytelling is a powerful tool in the journey to wealth creation, enabling individuals to craft compelling narratives that inspire belief, attract resources, and drive action. It is not merely a skill for writers or filmmakers, but a cornerstone for entrepreneurs, investors, and innovators who seek to transform their ideas into reality. Stories have the unique ability to connect with people on an emotional level, transcending logic and facts. They create a vision of what is possible, often before there is tangible proof, and serve as a bridge between the present and the future. This ability to shape perception and foster belief is invaluable in the pursuit of wealth. At its core, storytelling is about persuasion. A well-told story can convince others to invest in a vision, join a cause, or purchase a product. This is particularly important in the early stages of any venture when the tangible results may be limited or non-existent. Investors, employees, and customers are often taking a leap of faith, and it is the story behind the idea that gives them the confidence to do so. A great example of this is Elon Musk's ability to communicate his vision for Tesla and SpaceX. Musk did not just present facts and figures, he painted a picture of a future where electric cars dominate the roads and humanity becomes a multi-planetary species. His narratives were compelling enough to attract billions of dollars in investment and build an enthusiastic customer base long before these visions were fully realized. Storytelling is also a means of differentiating oneself in a crowded and competitive market. In today's world, where countless products and services vie for attention, it is often the story behind a brand that captures the imagination of consumers. People are drawn to stories that resonate with their values, aspirations, and emotions. A story can transform a simple product into a symbol of innovation, sustainability, or luxury. Consider the case of Apple under Steve Jobs. Apple's products were not just tools. They were part of a larger narrative about creativity, individuality, and challenging the status quo. This narrative allowed Apple to build a fiercely loyal customer base and command premium prices for its products. The power of storytelling extends beyond external audiences to include internal ones as well. Within an organization, a compelling story can unite teams, align goals, and foster a sense of purpose. Leaders who effectively communicate the why behind their vision can inspire their employees to go above and beyond, creating a culture of innovation and commitment. This sense of shared purpose is often what drives companies to achieve extraordinary success. Employees who feel connected to a larger story are more likely to contribute their best efforts, helping the organization overcome challenges and reach its goals. In addition to inspiring belief and loyalty, storytelling is a powerful tool for building trust. Trust is a critical factor in any relationship, whether it is with investors, customers, or employees. A transparent and authentic story can establish credibility and foster a sense of connection. People are more likely to support someone they believe they know and understand, and a well-crafted story can provide that sense of familiarity and relatability. This is why many successful entrepreneurs openly share their personal journeys, including their struggles and failures. These stories humanize them, making it easier for others to relate to and trust them. Another important aspect of storytelling is its ability to simplify complex ideas. Many groundbreaking innovations or investment opportunities involve technical details or abstract concepts that can be difficult for the average person to grasp. A story provides context, making these ideas more accessible and engaging. For example, instead of explaining the technical specifications of a new software platform, a storyteller might focus on how the platform solves a common problem or improves people's lives. By framing the idea in relatable terms, the story makes it easier for others to understand and appreciate its value. Storytelling also taps into the universal human desire for meaning. People are naturally drawn to narratives that give them a sense of purpose or belonging. This is why movements, brands, and leaders that tell stories with a strong moral or aspirational component often gain widespread support. The stories that emphasize themes like resilience, innovation, or social impact can inspire individuals to align themselves with the storyteller's vision, whether by purchasing a product, investing in a business, or joining a team. The ability to build relationships is one of the most critical skills for creating and sustaining wealth. Relationships form the foundation of every business transaction, investment, partnership, and opportunity. People are at the core of every system, network, and market, and understanding how to connect with them effectively can unlock doors that would otherwise remain closed. Building meaningful relationships requires more than surface-level interactions. It demands authenticity, empathy, and the ability to create mutual value. Those who master this skill recognize that wealth is not created in isolation, but through collaboration, trust, and shared goals. At the heart of building relationships is the principle of reciprocity. This principle suggests that people are more likely to support those who have offered value to them, whether it's providing guidance, resources, or opportunities. Initiating relationships with a genuine intent to contribute creates a foundation of goodwill. This approach contrasts sharply with transactional thinking, which focuses on extracting value rather than creating it. Wealth creators understand that offering value upfront fosters and strengthens connections, laying the groundwork for future collaborations and opportunities. Networking is often associated with relationship building, but it is not merely about collecting contacts. The quality of connections matters far more than the quantity. A meaningful network is built on trust, shared values, and a genuine interest in others. Building such a network requires active listening, curiosity, and the ability to empathize with others' needs and aspirations. People are drawn to those who show genuine interest in their lives and are willing to understand their perspectives. By investing time and effort into nurturing these connections, individuals create relationships that are not only supportive but also enduring. One of the most powerful aspects of building relationships is the access it provides to opportunities and resources that would otherwise be unattainable. Whether it's gaining insider knowledge, securing capital, or entering new markets, relationships often serve as the bridge to these advantages. This access is particularly critical in industries or environments where competition is fierce. When people trust and respect you, they are more likely to share information, recommend you to others, or involve you in projects that align with your expertise. These opportunities often arise not through formal applications or cold pitches, but through the informal yet powerful networks of relationships. Collaboration is another key benefit of building relationships. Collaboration allows individuals to combine their strengths, share risks, and achieve outcomes that would be impossible alone. Successful wealth creators actively seek out partnerships that complement their skills and resources. They understand that no one person can be an expert in everything, and that the best results often come from leveraging the talents of a diverse group.